Have you tried everything to burn fat but feel like something is still holding you back? I've been there too. And it was frustrating to realize that effort alone wasn't enough. Only when I understood how the body's fat-burning mechanisms really work, everything changed. Today I want to share with you the same triggers that finally activated my metabolism for good. This journey isn't about following impossible rules. It's about learning how to use your body to your advantage, with intelligence and consistency. There are simple, tested strategies that work, but no one ever explains them in a clear and practical way, until now. And if this makes sense to you, I'll also show you, later in this video, how to access a powerful material we've created. It's an exclusive guide, developed especially for you, and it's only available this week. But don't worry, I won't try to sell you anything directly. I just want you to see for yourself how much this can help you in your own routine. So if you're tired of putting in the work without seeing real progress, stay with me until the end. You're about to find out why your body still isn't burning fat the way it should, and exactly what you can do to finally change that. Why does belly fat seem to hang on for dear life, refusing to budge even when you're putting in the work and seeing results everywhere else? You might notice your face looks slimmer, your arms are more toned, and your clothes fit better, but that stubborn belly fat just won't go away as quickly. The main reason comes down to blood flow. Your body needs good circulation to access and burn fat stores efficiently. Belly fat, often called stubborn fat, has much poorer blood flow compared to other areas. This means it's harder for your body to send the right fat-burning signals to your midsection, and it's also tougher to carry away the fat once it's released. That's why you'll often lose fat from your face, arms, or even your legs faster. These areas have better circulation, making it easier for your body to tap into those fat stores. Plus, think about your daily routine. You use your arms and legs constantly, walking, lifting, reaching, and moving around, but your abs? They're not as active unless you're specifically working them out. So, two things work against you when it comes to belly fat: less blood flow and less muscle activation in your core compared to other body parts. That's why simply eating less or doing general exercise doesn't always flatten your stomach right away. It can be frustrating to see progress everywhere except your belly. Your body naturally burns fat from the easiest places first, and unfortunately the belly is usually the last to go. But understanding why this happens gives us a smarter way to tackle belly fat. Instead of feeling discouraged, you can focus on strategies that improve blood flow and activate your core muscles. And the good news? New research is uncovering ways to address the blood flow problem directly, offering hope for finally breaking through that stubborn belly fat barrier. When it comes to targeting stubborn belly fat, it's crucial to understand the science behind fat loss. Most people think it's just about burning calories, but there's actually a two-step process happening inside your body every time you try to lose fat. This process is the foundation of any effective fat loss strategy, and knowing how it works can make all the difference in your results. Step 1 is called mobilization. This is when your body decides it needs extra energy, so it releases stored fat from your fat cells into the bloodstream. Think of it as unlocking the doors to your body's energy vault. Hormones like adrenaline play a key role here. They act as messengers, signaling your fat cells to break down stored fat and release fatty acids into your blood, making them available for use as fuel. Step 2 is oxidation. This is where the real magic happens. Your muscles must actually burn those fatty acids for energy, usually during physical activity. If you don't use them, they don't just disappear. If you only mobilize fat but don't create a demand for energy, your body simply takes those fatty acids and stores them right back in your fat cells. It's like taking money out of the bank, then putting it right back in without spending it. That's why both steps, mobilization and oxidation, are absolutely essential for real, lasting fat loss. You can't skip one and expect results. Both must work together in sequence for your body to actually get rid of fat. Old spot reduction ideas, like doing endless crunches to burn belly fat, failed because they only focused on one part of the process. They ignored the need to actually burn the fat that was released. The latest research is all about getting both steps right and making sure they happen in the right order. Scientists now know that timing and sequence are critical for effective fat loss. The new approach is simple but powerful. First, mobilize the fat, then immediately create a demand for energy so your body has no choice but to burn it. This means moving from rest to activity quickly, so the released fat is actually used as fuel. This two-step plan is the foundation for a smarter, more effective way to target belly fat. It's not about working harder, but about working with your body's natural processes. Remember, if you don't burn the fat you've mobilized, it just goes back into storage. That's why timing your activity is so important. The key is to create a strong demand for energy right after you've mobilized fat. This can be done with the right kind of exercise at the right time. That's the secret behind the new, promising research on fat loss. It's about understanding your body's natural rhythm and using it to your advantage. Now let's see how this two-step plan can be put into action in real workouts, so you can finally start seeing the results you want. For years, people did endless sit-ups hoping to melt belly fat. The logic: work the abs, lose the fat on top. But it didn't work. Studies showed that sit-ups alone don't reduce belly fat. They just strengthen the muscles underneath. Why? Sit-ups do mobilize fat by increasing blood flow to your abs, but they don't burn enough calories to actually oxidize that fat. After a few crunches, you're not out of breath or burning much energy, so the mobilized fat just gets stored again. Old studies missed this crucial second step: burning the fat after mobilizing it. Doing thousands of sit-ups without cardio is like unlocking the warehouse but never shipping out the goods. The real breakthrough is what you do right after working your abs. That's where the new science comes in. Let's look at the study that changed everything. In 2023, a groundbreaking study tested a smarter approach. Researchers had one group do cardio only, and another group do AB exercises immediately before cardio. Both groups ate the same and were in a calorie deficit. The group that did ABs before cardio lost significantly more belly fat, even though total fat loss was similar. Why? The ab workout mobilized fat from the midsection, and the cardio session immediately burned it. Timing was everything: mobilize, then oxidize. This was the missing link in old spot reduction studies. The only difference was the short ab routine before cardio. The result: more belly fat burned, not just stronger abs. This 1-2 punch is a game changer for targeting stubborn fat. Now let's see if other studies back this up. The 2023 study isn't alone. Other research supports this approach. A 2017 study found that training the upper body before cardio led to more fat burned from the arms and torso. Another study in 2021 had participants train one leg, then do cardio. More fat was lost from the trained leg. The principle: work the target area, then do cardio to burn the mobilized fat. This effect isn't limited to abs, it can work for other body parts too. It's about increasing blood flow and then creating an energy demand. These studies all point to the same conclusion: combine resistance exercise with cardio for targeted fat loss. It's not magic, it's smart science. Now let's turn this into a practical workout plan. Here's how to put the science into action. Do targeted ab exercises right before your main cardio session, no long breaks in between. Choose dynamic moves like bicycle crunches, reverse crunches, Russian twists, and hanging leg raises. Aim for a 10-15-minute ab circuit, 45 seconds per exercise, 15 seconds rest, repeat 2-3 times. As soon as you finish, jump straight into 30 minutes of moderate to high intensity cardio, running, cycling, or height. The goal: get your heart rate up and burn those mobilized fatty acids. Sample workout: 10-minute ab circuit, then 30 minutes of intervals on the treadmill or bike. This structure follows the new research: mobilize, then oxidize. The key is timing and intensity. Don't let the mobilized fat go back into storage. Burn it right away. This combo could give you an edge in targeting belly fat. Remember, consistency is crucial. Now let's talk about what exercises work best and which don't. Not all ab exercises are equal for this strategy. Dynamic, multi-directional moves are better than static holds for mobilizing fat. Planks are great for core strength, but they don't create as much blood flow as crunches or leg raises. For this routine, focus on exercises that keep your abs moving and contracting. Cardio quality matters too. A slow walk won't cut it. You need moderate to high intensity to create a real energy demand. Think of the ab workout as opening the floodgates, and the cardio as the flood. Push yourself safely. Running, cycling, HIIT, or rowing all work. The harder you work, the more mobilized fat you'll burn. Be smart with your exercise choices for both parts of the workout. Let's be real. No workout hack replaces a calorie deficit. Spot reduction is a useful tool, but diet is the foundation of fat loss. You can't lose fat if you're eating more than you burn. Think of exercise as influencing where the fat comes from, but the deficit is what makes it happen. Focus on lean protein, healthy fats, fruits, veggies, and portion control. Remember, this research is new and still evolving. Try the strategy, see how it works for you, but don't expect miracles. The takeaway targeting belly fat isn't a total myth anymore. Combining ab exercises before cardio may help, but it's the cherry on top, not the cake. The cake is a healthy diet, calorie deficit, and regular exercise. Stick to the basics, then add this smart strategy for an extra edge. That's the real recipe for success. You've got this.